Coming up next.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost,
there he goes, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. This defense for the Jets, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
A nice gain of 21 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Again, McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. McCaffrey will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Back to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Touchdown! Bijan Robinson with career touchdown number 70. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 72 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Oh, heck of a move. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Burrow will throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 65 yards.
That's a good example for young receivers about how you should never give up on a play, because sometimes it's right in your hands. Other times you've got to play defense and knock it away. But at all times, follow the football. And in this case, he hauls it in for a big gain.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Now they work on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Alec Pierce, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs. And
confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Burrow looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That is caught. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives. Its result, we'll call this play significant.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Now it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Now Burrow. That is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
Now Burrow loses the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. The Jets at 11-5 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On play action, they'll throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Play there. 37 yards. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Miami's offense set and ready to go. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. A little short pass. This is Everett. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He completes it to Burrow. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And this is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Gerald Everett from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sam Laporta, 41 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I guess, and he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
At the 29-yard line.
12. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly,
and that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he's got Pierce. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Jets. And that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. For the moment, they're on top of their division, projected to host a wild card game in the first weekend, but nothing is set in stone. There's a lot of shuffling that can still go on here. They haven't even clinched a playoff berth.
A lot goes into that one word you use, doesn't it? But you're exactly right, because nothing's clinched. So that means another win is necessary, being able to play to the best of their abilities, because they can go from where they are to right out of the playoff race. If things go in the wrong direction for them, they've got to take care of business.
11.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 111 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now 2nd and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This is caught by Addison. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
22 yards. 1st down, Miami.
11 MT.
McCaffrey on the counter. Oh, what a move. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
at the 21-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On third down, Burrow. And then it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. From 21 yards away. Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On the give, here's Robinson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. Room here to run. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you give him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that side. They gave him access to the corner and allowed him to build up that head of steam.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
Butker's kick here is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
129 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
11. 12. 11, Thomas.
Burrow on play action. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Osa Odighizuwa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th.
Here we go.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey fighting him off. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. That is caught. And he's trying to get as much as he can. Boy, a lot's going to depend. But they're going to give it to him. He needed 5. He didn't get much more than that. But it's enough and a 1st down. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the 1st of his timeouts. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Over the middle, complete to Addison. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here we go.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Burrow now off the bootleg. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Dolphins. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins. Back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. A try here for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And New York set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff now to Robinson. He'll take this to the 46. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 8 yards out. And the Jets add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He lets one go deep for Addison. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Jets are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
85 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Again, it's Robinson. Now he's loose again. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bijan Robinson with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Jets stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now they go play action now. Burrow. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And Burrow going to throw again. And it's caught. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Jets' 4-yard line.
Now Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jets, a win here in Week 18 means they'll finish off the regular season at a